one thing I forgot to mention. Well, this is a separate part because every day I'm going to give you an update on what's going on. Have you noticed something when you go to the supermarket? A few items are missing. It's a lack of products. Have you asked yourself, hey, what's going on? Why there's the product? Especially toilet paper, soap, other items like juice. And last night I was watching Stephen Colbert. I know sometimes he jokes around, but he said they did not have enough wine. What's going on? Is it because they don't have enough workers to stock the shelves? Is it because we don't have enough food? What is going on around the world? Because they said there's a lot of cargo ship in China, just even right there in America. Someone, I don't know if it's Washington DC, don't quote me on that. There was a lot of cargo ship there, and nobody removed the stuff out of them. And we wonder what's going on. There is something going on. There is a shortage of workers, of food. I'm gonna read something for you. That was from April 24th, 2020. That was when it was published. But you still could see this keep on going on right now. That's why I'm gonna read a little bit about what's going on. Okay, it says, I have plenty of food, so why are grocery store shelves so empty? Grocery store shoppers are being met with empty store shelves, not because there was a shortage of food, but because the nation's food supply chain is struggling to cope with either stockpiling by consumers or a slump in demand from restaurants and illness among workers due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Dairy farmers have been forced to dump milk in the manure pits or otherwise dispose of it due to a precipitous drop in demand from school, restaurants, and other food services providers. At the same time, grocery stores have limited sales in an attempt to starve off hoarding and keep milk on the shelves. Around the country, beef, pork, and chicken plants have closed since the beginning of the month as workers came down with COVID-19. With restaurant and school closed, food services demand has evaporated, making the change from processing and packing items for food services client to preparing food or retail sales has proven to be a long and difficult process for producers and manufacturers. I think supply chain will look fundamentally different coming out of this, said Mark Allen, Chief Executive of the International Food Service Distributors Association, IFDA. Of course, this was published on April 24th, 2020, but today I was watching The View, and the Transportation, Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, he was on The View when they asked him what's going on, why all these cargoes stand there full of products and nothing is happening and there are so many empty shelves. And he said something that I wrote it down. So it says, supplies demand and the pandemic, that's the reason why the shelves are empty. So of course, a lot of people that able to afford to buy extra stuff, they pack enough stuff, they buy extra toilet paper, soap, whatever they need. And I'm like, okay, good for you, but you have to think about your brothers and sisters. We also need stuff too. So when you're gonna buy 10 pack of toilet paper because you can afford it, you have to think, how about the person that need at least 2 or 3? Because something happened to me personally. I went to a Family Dollar store that I used to buy soap, toothpaste, and I've been going to that store for the past 3 years. And I went there back and forth trying to find toothpaste. They didn't have any toothpaste. And I said, not only toothpaste, a lot of items things were missing. Toilet paper and stuff. I said, hold on. I asked the cashier, what's going on? Are you guys going to close the store? Because you know I'm always asking questions. I need to know what's going on. And she said, no ma'am, we're not closing. I said, well, why you don't have the stuff we used to buy? And then she said, oh no, the truck, it's hard for them to bring the food because they can't bring the truck because of what's going on out there. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I went to 3 different Family Dollar stores. I could not find stuff I used to buy freely and openly. I'm like, something is not right. So I said, what I'm gonna do next, whenever I have extra cash, I'm gonna buy at least 5 to 6 pack of toilet paper just to stock it away, because you just never know how bad this thing gonna get, you know. I'm gonna pack it away, toothpaste, soap, you name it. Put it away, buy it in wholesale. This weekend I'm gonna have my daughter go to BJ's, buy stuff, pack it, because you just never know when the store gonna, I mean, it started now. It's almost, you can get juice in some places. You go, you see, there was no toilet papers, water, everything is limited now. It's not much that you can purchase at once. So like I said, you guys have to watch the news, read Yahoo Finance, Yahoo News, what's going on, because then they're gonna get you by surprise that you go to regular stores, Walgreens, CVS, stuff that you used to buy, it's not there, Walmart. So let me tell you something, watch the news and do what you have to do for your family. Buy extra stuff, pack them. Don't be greedy, because everybody needs to get some. And put some away, because supplies and demand, and plus the pandemic, that's the reason things are not going well. There's one thing I had forgotten to mention from my previous video on what's going on around the world. Can you imagine now police officers are quitting their job because they don't want to get the vaccines? There's 1/3 of the Chicago police officers refuse or have not had the COVID vaccine. And I saw one police officer that literally say, okay, I'm turning in the keys, this is the last time you will see me in a patrol car, because he said this is his right to refuse to get the vaccine. But you know what, his right might not be somebody else's right, because you have to protect each other. If you are, what I have seen, if you get the vaccines, you happen to get Rona, you have a high chance of survival. If you have a pre-existing condition, things might look really bad for you. I have seen a lot of people I know, whenever I see their picture and see what's going on, it hurts to see that. The person spoke to you 2-3 weeks ago, and now they are gone. You have to think about it. I talk to my kids, I'm gonna get everybody vaccinated, because if this is the only way that we're gonna be safe and alive, you gotta think about it. Think about polio back then. If the people said, I don't want to get polio, there will be right now, you will see so many people with missing legs, hands, limbs. You have to educate yourself. Don't listen to what other people are saying just because they don't want it. Do your own research, do your own studies, say, okay, this is what's in it, this is what happened if I take it, this is what happened if I don't take it. Do you want to be around for your kids, for your grandkids? Do you want to enjoy life? Make a choice. Yes, you have a choice. This is America, which I love. But at the same time, think about your health. A lot of people, I read something where, because I'm always reading because I have to give you information. A doctor was saying, that's what hurts her the most is the last thing she heard from dying patient. They are saying, please tell my loved ones, get the vaccines, because if I were to get a vaccine, I would not be in the condition that I am now. They are dying. Their last wish, their last word is, I wish I had got the vaccine, or I wish I had got it earlier. Of course, some people get the vaccines and still die, but that's because those people had pre-existing condition. Educate yourself, learn more, pass it around. May God bless you. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's America. That's why we're all free and love America. May God bless you. When life give you lemon, make lemonade out of it, baby. Hello, Crypto Marie. She does it all. A little bit of everything. I think I've covered everything, right? Did I miss anything? No. Bye. Take care.